crushing me again. You're crushing me again.
This is real life, ain't no act in it. All these raps, they be Brad Pitt. Every little thing I do is mad different. Got my little cousin playing badminton. Get my little bro a quick 50 piece. He got the whole hitting. I've been stacking up all these assets. Keep me nothing any bad business. Like, hey, I keep that drip on me. I'm big on me. Hey, I can't ever slip on me. My mama might flip on me. Like, whoa, hey, drop top cool in the summer. I rest my case like, hey, I'ma live life to the fullest with every single breath I take. I'm publicly taste something real quick. Every time that you touch my wrist, I'm the greatest. This money, pull up in them Chevys and Beamers. We all young and rich, you can't check my demeanor. I just bought a Birkin for my Aunt Regina. I've been getting money since I was a senior, but last year I made 7 million, didn't have to do a single show. Should I too much left the Coca-Cola for the check that cut me at the Super Bowl? On my life moments is a Super Bowl. Dr. Dre, he got a Super Bowl. Last night I was texting Jack Dorsey, that's the perks you give for being super dope. I be feeling like it's me against the world. I don't give a fuck who my opponent is. Asking why I dropped the YB and I had no other choices. We ain't own it. I know that janky, but I'm not condoning it. With a couple, I got a bone to pick. I'm on some movement, y'all on some moment. But I'm here forever, that's a moment. We had bad, then a new Bentley. Just re up from that new stimmy. My brother counting them blue Benjis. Only feel good with my crew with me. Like, whoa, they tryna question my character. Yo, rich is like, we some rookies, don't fit the criteria. Don't like your vibe, not a lot of my area. I enter this game and I can't hit it. Big my belief, now they calling me things. Taking the throne and I'm on my life moments is a Super Bowl. Dr. Dre, he got a Super Bowl. Last night I was texting Jack Dorsey, that's the perks you get for being super dope. Era um sedã vermelho, não piso no freio, não traga amassado. Coração acelerado e super. Imagine que tragédia. Eu posso ter que. Peço Deus que me perdoe, por isso mais duro pra casa eu não posso voltar. Não dificultar o ganho por bem ou por mal, vou ter que levar. Amassado, especialista eu não traga amassado. Se tá na lista eu não traga amassado. Busco no asfalto eu não traga amassado. Se adrenalina é o que move o coração.
That'll look good for sure.
All right, here we are together in the wreck, and I'm gonna put my wreck sweats on just so I can see a little crystal clear and get this W.
LD looking spiffy right now.
Watching work, you wearing slip-ons?
Yeah.
Hey, you know, we call those the jailhouse works right there.
All right, let's go.
Man.
You should be off, so.
Good start, good start.
You need it?
Oh, right.
endorse some of the best stories every year involve veteran stars who were essentially put out to pasture by the pundits, and they're dominating.
Yeah, we're in a world, BA, that moves very quickly and that seems to be obsessed with the next new thing. Take a guy like Al Horford, who for a stretch of his career many consider to be past his prime, and then yet you see him in a new situation display the skills that have made him so successful for so long.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. Lillard passes to Nurkic, and Nurkic throws it down.
A floor general like Lillard won't miss that assist. He easily spots the wide open shooter and connects.
Pass to Abaji. Defended by Nurkic. Now Olynyk. Another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in.
You know this, Olynyk has a terrific motor. He's always been a high-energy guy who makes things happen.
Here's Mr. Incredible. And just over a minute played here to start the game. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, BA, they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Well, I like how Jeremy Grant continues to work on his game. The jumper is coming along, and he remains an exceptional defensive player.
And so Grant nails them both. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Reddish covering. Pass to Abaji. Grant against Olynyk. Sexton with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's deflected. Lillard outside. And the dunk by Lillard.
Oh, a terrific athlete. I love when Lillard uses his vertical to hammer it down.
Sexton against Lillard. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Back to Sexton. Puts it up from 12. Got it.
Well, Colin Sexton working this shot into his basketball game. Such a critical aspect for him to have.
Pass to Mr. Incredible. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Abaji. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Clock at 6. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Sinks it from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
And great job to establish position and square up.
For the Trailblazers, Eubanks comes in for Nurkic. And Simon is subbed in for Lillard. Utah leading. Here's Horton Tucker. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. To the wing on the left. Simons against Sexton. Horton Tucker on the wing. Just 3 to shoot. And the 3 off target. Simons outside. Pass to Mr. Incredible. There's 1:26 left in the first. He gets it in there. The Jazz have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Outside Sexton. Here's Abaji. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Outside for Sexton. 5 on the clock. Hits the three-pointer. Sexton's got 5 now.
Well, he's already a good shooter from distance now, and Colin Sexton, a ton of confidence when he starts to stroke that thing.
50 seconds left in the first quarter. Chalk up 2 there. Here's Horton Tucker. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Abaji. And there's the drive. Portland grabs the miss. Out to the right wing. Here's Mr. Incredible. From outside, off the mark. Utah has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Inside. Gay, the pass to Sexton. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Well, Colin Sexton's ability to dribble drive is probably his greatest asset. What a pretty move.
Here's Mr. Incredible. Buries it from 3. 9 points in the game. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah. Changes already. This one's going to be a battle.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Trailblazers leading by 1. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return.
Fans, let them hear from you. Make some noise for your
And it's been a
substitution on the court.
Here's Abaji. Outside Sexton. Pass to Dunn. Over Lillard.
2 minutes
and too long on the shot.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
We've got Drew Eubanks. Cam Reddish is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Damian Lillard. And it's Mr. Incredible in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Mr. Incredible. He played a great game against San Antonio. And Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter. Attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Incredible in their last matchup against the Spurs was all business. He ended up with 37 points and was on point from deep. He was focused, very productive. The team leaned on him all night. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Utah has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Outside Sexton. Gay outside. And another miss by Utah. Portland leading. Here's Grant. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile 1 drive.
Yeah, he's clearly not satisfied with the lead they have. Took it to the rack. It would not be denied.
Pass to Abaji. Gay outside. Dunn outside. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Grant. The shot by Dunn, no good.
That makes him 0 for this quarter, and that has not helped their cause.
And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Sexton. Finished off the break. Sexton's got 9.
Anytime you get points in transition, you are thrilled. You can see the speed of Sexton on display.
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Portland Trailblazers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So the Jazz 5 right now. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Now here's Sexton. He's got 9. Pass to Abaji, to the paint. Count it. 7 points in the game.
You know, I like the fact that Olynyk didn't shy away from mixing it up. Remarkable at scoring despite getting hit.
Right wing. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Outside Reddish, to the wing, right side. Here's Mr. Incredible. And it's all from 3-point range. Utah trailing here. The ball's knocked loose. On the wing, Sexton. Here's Abaji. He's got 5. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Mr. Incredible. No good on the triple.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Utah. 2 shots.
That free throw no good.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Mr. Incredible. 14 points for him. Lillard outside. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance. Lillard's got 18 points in the game.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so it's Portland with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2 guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then there's Sharp. And it's Mr. Incredible in a two-guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Horton Tucker on the wing. Shot clock at 5.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And that one's good. Sharp. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Here's Horton Tucker. Pass to Sexton. Fires from deep. And another miss by Utah.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Mr. Incredible. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And now an 11-point Portland lead.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Pass to Olynyk. Over Grant. And that one hits the back iron. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Here's Mr. Incredible. Check by Sexton. Mr. Incredible. Good.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
A moment here for an injury report.
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Trailblazers. The news isn't good. The initial report is that he has a fractured leg. Sitting out the rest of this game is a no-brainer. And the truth is it could take a long time for this injury to fully heal. Unsettling news, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
And our hearts go out to him. And the guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
Now here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
How about the timing of the offensive glass by Jeremy Grant? Always seems to be in the right place.
And the Jazz call time here. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
Reddish is checked in for Sharp. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, the coach of the Jazz had some words for his team. He told his men in the huddle, "This is it. Leave it all out on the floor. Final stretch coming. No easy buckets. And I want a full effort out there." Looking to keep his team fired up. Guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Mr. Incredible. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Abaji. The Jazz again can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Snatched away.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Trailblazers.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And tonight's win will give them an even 40 on the year.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
Some games you find big help in unexpected places. That was the case tonight for Mr. Incredible.
Boy, what...
Substitution on the court.
7 seconds left to play in the fourth. Over to the wing. Here's Mr. Incredible. Off the mark. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you later.
Running back to the place you found me, swimming in the water where you left me drowning. I remember that was where you told me I'll never be alone long as I keep floating. Oh, 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 oh. Long as I keep floating. Oh, 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 oh. All I think about is you. Lock myself inside your room again. Don't know how I'm gonna wake up without you in my bed. Think I'm gonna sit here and think myself I won't even text back.
I can't stop. Feeling like I can't stop. Feeling like I can't stop. No, I can't stop. But feeling like I can't stop. Feeling like I can't stop. Yeah, I'll keep going. Swear, yeah, I'll keep going. Swear that I'll keep going. I'll keep going. Swear, yeah, I'll keep going. And make them know the only way is up. We keep going. The only way is we keep going. Yeah, you used to call me baby, but now you. And I'ma need you chilling right here with you. And I ain't being shady. I swear that you get. You know that I'll be right there, sitting acting like good luck. You're thinking I'm full up. Chances are, baby, I pull up. Depends how you feel on the real, on the real. Take one look, how I feel, how I feel. Let me take a guess. It's so amazing, so far up. I know most would hate this, but 5 stars, I know most would rate this. And what's that smell? My dough, the fragrance. I'm far from flagrant. The star, my statement. And these days we ain't far from greatness. The only way is up, yo. The only way is up. Yo, I can't stop, but feeling like I can't stop. Feeling like I can't stop. No, I can't stop, but feeling like I can't stop. Feeling like I can't stop. Yeah, I'll keep going. Swear, yeah, I'll keep going. Swear that I'll keep going. I'll keep going. Swear, yeah, I'll keep going. And make them know the only way is up. We keep going. The only way is we keep going. Yeah. Slum party forever. Okay, yeah. 날 향해 쏟아지는 기대와 칭찬, 기분 좋은 말만 해주려는 날 위한 이 시간. 그 속에서 나는 숨이 좀 막히는 듯해. 나 잠깐 방에 들어가서 쉬고 있을게. 이 파티 주인공은 나라고 하지만 너네가 더 신난 것 같아 보여. 근데 일찍은 가지마. 난 혼자가 싫어. 시끄러운 것도 물론 나 없어도 잘만 놀까. 집에 가기 전에 물론 난 의심만 가득이야. Every moment 잠시도 못 참고 분위기를 대보면 나도 없는데 왜 이게 나의 미래에 대해 왈가왈부 내 과거를 너네가 왜 이해해. 하지만 이 현재를 나와 같이 해주기에 툴툴 대지만 내 속마음은 yeah. Forever party forever party forever my party forever ever 많이 배달리만은 지겨우니까 자 이제 나에게 쌓인 불편 불만을 감당할 시간. 난 이상하게 여기서 왜 살아있음을 느껴. 이렇게 내 삶을 움직이는 힘이라는 게 참 웃겨. 이 파티 주인공은 나라고 하지만 너네가 더 신난 것 같아 보여. 근데 집에는 가지마. 나는 혼자는 더 싫어. 시끄러운 것도 물론 밥 없이도 잘만 놀잖아. Don't leave me alone. 쏟아져 깨져 있는 병 스티키 플라스틱 컵 살아있는 방 화장실 앞 줄지 않는 줄 빨간색 앞실 조명 밑에서 축하합니다. 대창하지만 모두가 부려 팝 yeah. Forever party forever
We're all shocked.
Oh, nice. Good take.
Demi and Work, if you guys want an ISO, call for it. We'll clear out.
Oh, got you. Thank you.
You see the smile on Watch Me Work's face?
Yeah, Work, you're too quiet, man. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you will be surprised at how many arguments I've had with people just because I asked for a little space. I got right side.
I'm coming in. Nope. Oh, he threw the lob. Good play.
Oh, I'm trying to pass it. No, I'm trying to pass it.
Sorry, we got you.
Right. Oh man, he's starting stuff with Aaliyah. Stop.
Wow.
Both these squads, man, Brent, they play hard on the defensive end. Don't they? Did you enjoy playing in games like this?
No, Kevin. Why would defense? Why would I enjoy playing against a good defensive team? I want to score. But we will appreciate what we get tonight with these guys. Great effort, great grit, and we'll see who will come out on top.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Achua in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. Down low, here's Trent, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Now, here's Reddish. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Mr. Incredible, the pass to Nurkic. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Smart play getting Nurkic the ball after the screen and roll. He dives towards the basket and gets the pass in a perfect spot deep in the lane.
A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable. They've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career. And in his 7th season in the league, Jeremy Grant took a huge step forward. The scoring output went way up.
Yeah, and there's some recognition around that. He got some first-place votes for most improved player, and that's pretty impressive for a guy in the middle of his career. So the work ethic paying off, and he's desiring to get better. And it's great to see Grant take on a bigger role over time, now a real focal point of this offense.
That one misses.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term. And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession. You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Rebound by the Trailblazers. Last time they met was in Toronto, where they beat the Raptors.
Remarkable consistency from D. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
Here's Van Vliet after the made shot from Mr. Incredible. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Shot from the wing. Kept alive. Nurkic. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Nurkic has got his second bucket tonight.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Trent outside. And there's the pass to Barnes. Back to Trent. Three-pointer. A shot missing. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Here's Mr. Incredible. No good on the three. Raptors trail by 3. Trent, left side. The rebound by Grant.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Yep, that one goes in there. 7 points for Mr. Incredible.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. So we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
All right, thank you, David. Portland with the ball. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Mr. Incredible can't get it to go. Here's Siakam. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offense.
Substitution on the court.
And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. Pass to Mr. Incredible. The 19-foot shot. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Van Vliet. Now, here's Trent. Achua kicks to Trent. And again, Toronto no up.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
That shot goes in. He now has 3 field goals and 6 misses today.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And a bucket like that one might be just what they need to cut into this lead.
He gets it in there. Lillard's got the lead up to 9 now for the Trailblazers.
Aggressive scoring is great, but when it comes with the efficiency that Lillard plays with, man, he does it on the perimeter, and he gets inside, too.
Barnes finds Achua. Now here's Van Vliet. Mr. Incredible pulls it in. Feeds it to Grant. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And now an 11-point Trailblazer lead.
Well, he's such an athletic forward. Absorbing contact is something that he's learning to do, getting much better at it.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Barnes.
2 minutes.
Van Vliet with it. Throws it up high. But dunk by Achua.
And the pick and roll delivers. Van Vliet making the right decision, giving up the rock.
Fires for 3. Offensive rebound.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Barnes can't get it to go.
solid rebound there. And with a score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Last game.